evening, everyone. I hope you can see me. And my name is Naval. I'm going to host the tonight's session of Sahaja Yoga Meditation. Just before we start the meditation, I would like to know how many of you are the first time here. Maybe you can just comment in the chat, or you can just unmute yourself and just let me know. Anyone newcomer here? It's look like you guys have already attended the session before. Am I correct saying that? Okay, thanks, Tony. So you guys know about I'm assuming you know about the Sahaja Yoga before this. Okay. Can you
There
hear
might
me?
be
Okay.
more
Yes,
people.
yes, we know, please.
There
Okay.
might be some more people joining slowly, so
Okay, maybe should we wait for a couple of minutes then?
yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's wait for a couple of minutes. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Naval. I'm going to host tonight's session of Sahaja Yoga weekly meditation. So, before proceeding for the session, I would like to know. I think a few people have joined recently, so just want to know anyone here, the first timer. Like, are you guys doing this session first time? Anyone? You can put yourself. You can put it in the chat, or you can just unmute yourself and speak out. Anyone first timer here? Okay, no worries. Okay, so I'll just go ahead with a little bit introduction. So today's agenda, I will give the little bit introduction about Sahaja Yoga, what it is, and the chakra chart, the basic system of the Sahaja Yoga. And after that, we'll just deep dive into the first chakra, the root chakra of the Mooladhara, and we'll just learn about the Mooladhara today. Okay, and in between, anyone has any question or anything, just park it for now, and at the end of the session we'll open for the breakout room, and we'll give you chance to ask your questions over there. And meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can put in the chat. Okay, so Sahaj Yoga, so basically what it is. So Sahaj Yoga is started by the lady in the picture, Shri Mataji in 1970. She started this unique technique in India, and since then, now it's spread across all over the most of the country, like more than 160 countries. In UK, all over the cities or counties, you can find the Sahaja Yoga Center over there, and you can easily Google the nearest address for the centers. She started the unique technique. The basic method of this technique is called the Kundalini. So Kundalini is a feminine energy. Every human being has it, and it's residing in our sacrum bone. So Shri Mataji has developed this unique technique to awaken that energy somehow, and that energy give us all the balances in our life. Okay, so Shri Mataji also the wife of a diplomat, and that's why she traveled all over the world. She was in UK almost like more than 10 years, and she spread the Sahaja Yoga in UK and rest of the country as well. She was also participating in the freedom fighting in India independence, and she was with Mahatma Gandhi all over the during that time. She also has a family. She has two daughters. They're living in Italy. One daughter living in Italy and one in India. So Shri Mataji, after 1970, she devoted her life to the humanity and to spread the Sahaja Yoga all over the world. Okay, so let's understand what this technique is basically. And before that, we'll just touch base upon the benefits. So Sahaja Yoga, definitely, why I'm saying this unique technique, because you won't find this kind of meditation before or anywhere else. The reason being, this Sahaja Yoga meditation is in this meditation, you don't have to do anything. It's the only thing that you need to awaken your Kundalini, and the Kundalini do everything for you. Okay, because right now, I mean, you might have seen the other meditation technique where you need to focus something, or you need to work on these things, or need to exercise and blah blah blah. But if you think about, like, as a human being, if you want to be a thoughtless, or if we want to silencing our thoughts, can we do that? Like, let's say tomorrow or today, I wanted to completely thoughtless for entire day. Is that possible as a human being? It's not. So the Kundalini is basically helping us to do that. So by doing this Sahaja Yoga technique, your personality definitely improve. Your stress will be relieved automatically, because when you are thoughtless, you don't have the stress. You improve the concentrations. That helps you in your day-to-day jobs, in your daily routines, in your educations, in your professional life, and so on. Okay. It also helps to improve the immunity and the physical health. Okay. And then after that, it help you in the mental and emotional balances. Okay. And at the end, it will give the peace of mind. Okay. So this is all benefits. These are the proven benefits of the Sahaja Yoga, because Sahaja Yoga is not like it just came around, but because it has a history from 1970 and a lot of peoples are getting benefit from this. The main important thing of the Sahaja Yoga, it's completely free. We don't charge you for anything for the Sahaja Yoga. It's free of cost entire your life. Okay. And and you can use it, and you can avail this opportunity to get into the Sahaja Yoga deeper and deeper. Okay. So this is a chakra chart. We call it as our subtle system. This subtle system consists of the 3 channels. If you see here, the blue channel, okay, it calls the left sympathetic nervous system. The yellow channel, which is our right sympathetic nervous system, and the central channel, which is called as a parasympathetic or autonomous nervous system. And in the central channel, you find these all flower-like chakras or petals. We call it as a, in medical term, we call it as a plexus. Okay. And each plexus, the plexus is basically like the bunch of all the vents comes together, and they basically nourishes all the organ associated with that. So for example, the third chakra or the third plexus will associate it with all your organs in the stomach. Okay, that connected. And then same for your heart chakra and so on. Okay. So this is our subtle system. You don't see in your open eyes, but in medically, we have this proven that we have these subtle systems, all the plexus and chakras. Okay, so these are, and at the base of the central channel, we have the sacrum bone in the triangular shape, and Kundalini resides here in a spiral cord. Why the name given as a Kundalini here? Okay, the Kundalini in the Sanskrit is called the kundal. It's basically the coil. So this energy resides in a form of coil, and that's why it's called the Kundalini energy. Okay, and Shri Mataji developed a technique to awaken this Kundalini. Okay, so once it awakens, it passes to the 6 energy centers, not the first one, because if you see, the first one is below the sacrum bone. So it passes to the 6 energy center, and it nourishes to all those energy centers, and finally it's come down on top of your head. And as a proof of the Kundalini, you actually feel in the form of cool or warm breeze coming out from your head. You can also feel that in your both the palm. Okay. And that's the existence of the Kundalini energy. So what's the benefit of this? So once the Kundalini awakens, okay, fine. We will get the energy in the top of the head. The first byproduct benefits of this is it will make you thoughtless. Okay, you have, as I told you, like there are so many thoughts going on all the time. Okay, and you don't know how to stop those thoughts. So when the Kundalini awakens, it basically stop your thoughts. And if you observe the thoughts, these are either like from the past or from the future. Okay, and in between those thoughts, there are small delay, small gap, and that delay is basically is your thoughtlessness state. So what Kundalini does basically, once it awakens it expands that delay. Okay, and then you start living into that space, that vacuum space, and that vacuum space is basically give you the complete thoughtlessness. When I say the thoughtlessness, it doesn't mean that you are going into some trauma or something like that. It means that you are aware what's going on around you, but you don't have any thoughts inside your mind. Okay. And with that, you actually start living into the present moment. When I say the present moment, it's like whatever you do right now, okay, you have the thoughts about that. If I'm eating, I have the thoughts about food. If I'm doing some work, I have the thoughts about that work. Okay, if I'm playing, I have the thoughts about the play, and so on. So you start living yourself in the present moment. Okay, so just imagine. So if your life is like that, if we are doing whatever work, you have complete attention, your complete focus on that particular thing, and not your past or future thoughts is disturbing you. In that case, your performance will increase a lot. Okay, you feel yourself completely energized. Even though if you are doing so much work, physical work, you don't get stressed, you don't get tired at all. Why we tired? Sometimes, like, if we don't do any physical work and we are sitting idle all the time, but we are thinking, even though after that we feel tired. Why? Because all the energy gets consumed in our thoughts. And that's why our organs, which they needs the energy, didn't get the proper supply at that time. Okay, so that's why this subtle system is within us, and this energy is definitely helping us to awaken and give us a peaceful mind. So each energy center has a significance, has a meaning, okay, and has the unique quality of it. So for example, the first energy center, which is base of our spine, has the basic imbibed quality is innocence, okay. The people awaken with the first chakra, it's called Mooladhara Chakra, or the pelvic plexus, has the quality of innocence. Innocence like a child. It doesn't mean that anybody can fool you, but it means that innocence is a powerful term, and we'll get to know more on this in later of the session. The second one is the creativity. Okay, so you automatically, once your this chakra is awakened, you automatically get the creative mind. Okay, so like you have the artistic mind, or we have seen the people who practicing the Sahaja Yoga, they never got into any artistic work, or they start automatically doing some artistic work, after that awaken this second chakra. The third one is the peace. Okay, so peace is again like how the peace comes inside our body is it's a satisfaction. So sometimes, like, we are into the rat race all the time, and we want all the wishes, and we have to fulfill all our wishes, but it never ends. So satisfaction is the only thing which gives you complete peace, and that satisfaction we achieve with this third chakra. The fourth one is love and compassion. That is called heart chakra. So it has it once this chakra is awakened, we automatically start loving each other, giving compassion. We automatically become compassionate person, and we not only taking care of ourselves, our family. We start thinking about our surroundings, our community, our societies, on all those things. Okay, we automatically become the lovable person. The fifth one is collectivity. So the fifth one is collectivity. This is called Vishuddhi chakra. It's basically resides in our throat. Okay, and because of this chakra, we are human being. Because if you see in the past, like all the animals, they don't have this chakra developed. It's only human has this chakra developed, because once we strengthened our neck in the human evolutions, that time the chakra got developed. And that's why we become the collective. That's why we have the ability to speak, ability to talk with anyone and convey our message to the people, and that's why we become the collective. The sixth one is on our forehead. This gives the quality of the forgiveness. So forgiveness is very important quality, because we all the time in our life, we have struggled with any person or anybody who's trouble us. Okay, and we are thinking about that specific person. In a way, we are not doing any harm to that person, but we always play with the wrong hands. And when we forgive those persons or their problems or whatever they have done wrong with us, we release ourselves from that wrong hands. Okay, so the forgiveness is the quality that we achieve with this sixth energy center. And finally, the integration. The integration is the union. So Sahaja Yoga. So Sahaja means is simple, and yoga means a union. So usually people get confused with the yoga word. So yoga is they associated with the physical exercise or physical meditation. But yoga is a Sanskrit word, and the meaning of that is the union. So union between two things. So the one is the kundalini within yourself, and the another is your cosmic energy or cosmic power around us. We call it as nature's powers, divine's powers, God's powers, whatever you call it. So once this seventh chakra is awakened, your kundalini get integrated with all cosmic power. So you become the global person. You're not bounded with your own community or own family or own self, but you are become a global person automatically, and you get all the knowledge of awareness. Okay. So that is our basic subtle system again, and that's what we are going to do now. So what we will do, we will just do some exercise to awaken our Kundalini, and we actually feel the existence of the Kundalini on our both the palm and top of the head. Okay. So we are going to do this 9 steps. Okay. And throughout the steps, you can sit on the couch. If you're sitting on the couch or table, make sure that you have flatten your feet on the ground. If you are wearing the shoes or chappals, maybe I will ask you to remove that. If the socks is there, that's fine. Sit, relax, keep your back straight. Both the palms on your lap, palm open. Okay. And we are going to use the right hand throughout this exercise, the left hand all the time keeping on our lap. Okay. So the first step, we'll take our right hand and we'll put it on our heart. That's our first step, and we'll make some affirmation after that. The second step, we'll take the right hand on the left side of our upper abdomen of the left side below the rib cage. Okay. And then we'll then we'll lower down over the right hand to the lower stomach, where the body meets the leg on the left side. That's the third one. Fourth one, we'll take it back on the upper stomach on the left side. Then on the fifth, we will take on our heart. On the sixth steps, we'll take the right hand and we'll take a firm grip between neck and shoulder and slightly turn your head to the right. And the seventh, we'll take the right hand, we'll take a firm grip on your forehead and we'll slightly bend down our head. On eighth step, we'll take the right hand, we'll push on the back of the head and we'll push the head into the hand. Okay. And the last one, we'll take your right hand, stretch a finger, and with the palm, we'll massage our fontanel bone 7 times clockwise. When I say the clockwise, start on the left, then front, right, and the back. Okay. So these are the 9 steps that we are going to do now by closing our eyes. And we'll see the existence of this energy within us. Okay. So slowly close your eyes. Take both the hands on your lap, palm open. Sit comfortable, sit relaxed. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale your breath and hold it for a couple of seconds. And then exhale and hold it for a couple of seconds. Let's do this a couple of times as per your own pace, own comfort. So to awaken the Kundalini, the one important thing that we should be aware or we should wish for, it's our pure desire. So we make a desire inside our mind that we need to awaken this Kundalini energy and we need to experience it now. This energy is a feminine energy. So we refer her as a mother because she knows about yourself since we born. And she nourishes all our organs and she take care of each one of us like a child. And this is our individual mother. So let's take your right hand and put it on our heart. Make sure your eyes are closed all throughout this exercise because I'm going to guide you to the step. And your attention should be on your right palm. So at this point, your attention on your heart. And here we'll ask the fundamental question to this energy. We refer her as Mother Kundalini or Mother, whatever the way you want. And we'll ask this question, Mother or Mother Kundalini, am I the spirit? Mother, am I the spirit? Mother Kundalini, am I the spirit? And then slowly take your right hand to the upper abdomen on the left side, below the ribcage. Let's have complete attention over there. And here we'll ask another question. Mother Kundalini or Mother, am I my own master? Mother Kundalini, am I my own master? Mother Kundalini, am I my own master? Then we'll slowly take our right hand to the lower abdomen where the body meets the leg on the left side. Push a little bit with the tip of your fingers. And here we'll say, inside our mind, Mother, let me have the pure knowledge. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. The knowledge of my own Kundalini, my own subtle system. Mother, let me have the pure knowledge. You can say this 6 times, approximately, no need to count. Mother, let me have the pure knowledge. And now at this stage, the Kundalini started awakening. So now we'll help her to awaken faster throughout this gentle channel. So move our hand back to the upper abdomen where it was before. And here with the full confidence, we'll answer the question we ask. Mother, or Mother Kundalini, I am my own master. With full confidence, we'll say, Mother, I am my own master. Mother, or Mother Kundalini, I am my own master. Because this energy gives the mastery automatically. You don't have to go for anyone. And slowly move our right hand to our heart. Try to hear the heartbeat. And here with full confidence we'll say, Mother, I am the pure spirit. Mother Kundalini, I am the pure spirit. I'm not this body, I'm not this mind, but I am the pure spirit. Mother, I am the pure spirit. Now we slowly move our right hand to the left side of your neck and shoulder. Take a firm grip between neck and shoulder on the left side. Turn your head to the right. And here we'll affirm, Mother or Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty at all. Or you can say, Mother, I am innocent. Mother Kundalini, I'm not guilty at all. You can say, Mother, I am innocent. Innocent like a child. Let's take our right hand, place it on our forehead, and slightly bend down our head. And here, without thinking about any specific person or things, in general, we'll say, Mother, please forgive. I forgive everyone and everything. Mother Kundalini, I forgive. I forgive everyone and everything, including myself. Mother Kundalini, I forgive. And take your right hand, place it in the back of side of your head, push the head into the hand. And here, for our own satisfaction, we'll say, Mother, please forgive me if I made any mistakes against myself or against my spirit. Mother, please forgive me if I made any mistakes against myself or against the divine. And then finally, take your right hand, stretch your finger, and with the palm, massage your head, the scalp. So rotate your scalp clockwise 7 times. You need to push it and rotate it, massage it very slowly and gently. We'll do this 7 times. And each time we'll say, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Mother, please give me my self-realization. We'll say this 7 times while rotating our scalp. Mother, please give me my self-realization. Once you're done with 7 times, slowly take the hand away from your head, just above the head, couple of inches, so that you should not touch your hair. Just move the hand up and down, front and back, just to see, am I feeling any cool or warm breeze coming out from my head? We call it as vibrations. Am I feeling any kind of vibrations coming out from my head? This is your own experience. So just put complete attention and just observe what you're feeling at this point. Cool, warm, or you might not feel anything. Now let's switch the hand. Take the right hand on a lap. Take the left hand above the head. Just move the left hand up and down, front and back. and see, am I feeling the similar vibrations on my left palm, or it's different? Just observe that. Now take the left hand on a lap. Now leave your attention on top of your head where your hand was. Keep both the hands on a lap, palm open. Your attention on top of your head. And let's be in this state for a couple of minutes. Okay, let's slowly open your eyes. I hope you might feel something on your palm, on top of your head. You might feel cool, you might feel hot. If you're the first timer, you might feel the warm breeze coming out from your head, and that is completely normal. So that gives you the existence of the Kundalini energy within yourself. Okay. So now we'll move to our next topic. So next topic is to just understand about the first chakra, which is the Mooladhara Chakra, which resides in the base of our spine. So for that, we will just quickly watch Shri Mataji talk about Mooladhara, and then we'll just learn more about Mooladhara.
But as Kundalini rises, on every center, you start getting the light of that center. At the first center, you get back your innocence. Your eyes become innocent. Your behavior becomes innocent. You are not filled with lust and greed. You don't look at things with lust and greed, but you look at things with innocence, which is a very big thing that people have lost, and that you get back. And such a person develops many qualities. One of them is that such a person is full of fragrance. Such a person has a tremendous gravity. Tremendous gravity. And such a person has tremendous dynamism, and attraction is a bad word, so I don't want to use it, but magnetic. His magnet is awakened within him. This is the center of your magnet, of the earth. Such a person develops a tremendous sense of roads, and sense of direction. You place him anywhere, he will know where to go, like birds. You place birds anywhere, they know which side is north, south, east, west. In the same way, you also develop your lost innocence and your magnet within you by which you have proper direction. But the highest of all, you develop the proper direction to wisdom, which is the wise thing to do. You just don't do stupid things. You just don't do. Even if you ever try to do it, you will not do it because you know it is so stupid. Just you don't do it. I mean, it is so simple to be wise than to be stupid. Because if you have to be stupid, you have to go out of the way to be stupid and idiotic. But if you want to be normal and wise, is the easiest thing to do. But what people do is to do things that would make them more and more stupid, nonsensical. Because also some people told me they do it, the reason being they think they have a nuisance value. Like in London now we have one funny stuff going on, they call it what? Punk rock. You see, it's a funny stuff. Now, poor things, they don't know what they are doing. And I think only value of that punk rock system is this, that they try to sort of make a nuisance out of them so that people feel attracted towards them, or sort of a significance out of them. But when you become a realized soul, you realize your significance because you understand you are part and parcel of the whole, and that your significance is to give realization to others. The highest of highest, that's what you have to do. Now you are a saint. And that's how the whole attitude of cheapishness, of outward shallowness finishes, and you become a serene, dignified personality. This is not possible through any sermon, any lecture. It is only possible when the Kundalini rises, you become like a very dignified child. Very dignified child. I had seen one beautiful painting done of Mother Mary being taught first time. If you see her as a child, she is a very dignified personality. As a child, she is about 10 years of age. I have seen my own grandchildren who are not very old but extremely dignified. They walk like kings, behave like kings. In every behavior you find there's such a dignity. They'll never do something shallow. They'll never ask for anything. They never weep for anything. They never cry for anything. They're so dignified and they understand it so well what his dignity is. I don't have to tell them because they're born realized. In the same way, you become that. Nobody has to tell you that do this or do that. But you understand that you must have self-respect. This happens to you automatically. This is actualization. Nobody has to tell you that you be dignified, you just become. I have seen people who were absolutely absurd. Even from this punk rock we got some people. And they were so changed that people could not recognize them. But one thing bad has happened, with this punk rock that they put some sort of dye in their head, and since then their eyes became very weak. Because these dyes, I think, make the optic lobe covered with some sort of a color, and you can't see properly, and the eyes became very weak. And it took some time for us to remove the effect of those dyes from their head. We go headlong. What's wrong? There's nothing wrong in this world if it is a stupid fool. But for a wise man, there are very many things which are absolutely wrong, and there are very many things which are absolutely correct. So you develop your wisdom by this first center.
Okay, so that was a little bit talk about the Mooladhara Chakra. So as we have seen in the chakra chart, the Mooladhara Chakra resides in our below the sacrum bone, the first chakra. We call it as a pelvic plexus. And the basic or primordial quality of this chakra is innocence. So your innocence itself is a power, and your innocence will definitely give that wisdom by which you can solve all the problems without any difficulty. Shri Mataji explained about the child. I mean, the child doesn't analyze anything. They just say about spontaneity or the gravity, or with that innocence, they just solve the problem. Okay, so we'll see more about the first chakra. The first chakra is Mooladhara. So Mool means a root, or it's like Adhar. It's like a support. And that's why it's on our first chakra. So all our subtle system resides on this chakra. If this chakra is in balance, the Kundalini won't awaken. So it's very important to have this chakra awaken. It has 4 petals, okay, and it has a different element. So the element of this chakra is earth. So if you want to awaken this chakra or get rid of the problem of this chakra, you need to sit on the ground, or you need to go to the nature and sit on the grass, and then you will find yourself, the chakra is awakened automatically within yourself. So physical manifestation of this chakra is, as I told you, it's residing below the sacrum bone. It has 4 petals, and also you can, that chakra qualities or that chakra you can recognize in both the wrist of the hand. So on the left hand, you can recognize the left part of this chakra is called left Mooladhara. On the right wrist, you can recognize as a right Mooladhara chakra. So what do you mean by that? So if that chakra is good out of balance, your right Mooladhara gets burning sensation or tingling sensation. Similarly on the left. So that means that you can automatically diagnose yourself if the chakra is catching. And physical counterpart is pelvic plexus, as I mentioned in medical term, and the organs associated with this prostate, glands, and womb. So on the feet of this part, and on the head and the back of the head, this chakra can be located. The function or psychological functions of the chakra is sexuality, reproduction, exertion, memory, and emotional equilibrium. So you can imagine if this chakra goes out of balance, so all these activities may have a problem, and if you cure this chakra, all these organs will get into the function properly. Apart from innocence, we have simplicity, wisdom, balance, purpose and direction, and harmony with nature. So these are the basic qualities of this chakra. So once the chakra is awakened, you get this quality automatically. You don't have to do anything for that. You don't have to do anything for simplicity, for example, wisdom. As Shri Mataji mentioned, you automatically get insight. So we always been taught that all the knowledge comes from the book, or somebody has to taught you and things like that. But if you see the nature, so nature has already have that knowledge inside. How it comes, because nature is innocent as well. So similarly, once this Kundalini awaken, and it awakens all those chakras, so all the quality of that particular chakra get awakened automatically, and we feel that. Okay. So what we can do, we will just do a small exercise on this Mooladhara chakra with the basic sound. So every object has a sound. The bija sound we call the root sound. Similarly, the Mooladhara chakra has the sound, and we'll try to sing that sound or say that sound, and just to see that how we feel it. So what you have to do, you have to sit, relax by keeping your both the palms on your lap. Keep your eyes closed. You can put your attention on both the wrist. And here we are going to say the root sound of this chakra is lam. It's L-A-M, lam. So lam is a bija sound of the Mooladhara chakra. We'll make that sound now, and we just see how it goes. So before that, put your attention on both the wrist. Take a mental note how you're feeling now on both the wrist, which is a point of your Mooladhara chakra. Now we are going to make the sound. The way we have to inhale your breath, and then we'll start the sound exhaling our breath, and we'll stretch the sound as long as the breath exhales, and then we'll stop it. So let's do it. Take a deep breath. Lam. Like that. And while doing it, make sure that your attention on your both the wrist. Okay. Let's try again. Take a deep breath. Lam. Very good. Let's try one more time. Take a deep breath. Lam. Let's do it one last time. Take a deep breath. Lam. Now, with your attention, let's check, let's observe how you're feeling on your both the wrist. Now, slowly take your attention on top of your head. And we'll get into the silent meditation for a couple of more minutes. We'll have the instrumental played in the background. Okay, now you slowly open your eyes. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the session. So now we will just open the breakout rooms, and if you have any feedbacks, any comments, or any questions, you are welcome to ask in the chat as well as in a breakout room. And we'll have the session next week, next Wednesday, with a different topic. So see you all in the breakout room, and good evening, everyone. And thank you once again for joining this tonight's session.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you.